Sorry, were these undocumented supposed to be a secret, Brittany? Are the undocumented a secret? Because, they're linked to you, Brittany. You are the source of the undocumented, you and Jen. So, yeah, my husband don't speak fluent Espanol, does he? Where are they coming from? So, again, you may not like the cold, hard truth that you are the gang. You are the gang. You're the gang. You and your psychiatrist mommy and your other mommy. You're the gang with the undocumented. Not me, honey. So I'm not the cunt in this situation. You are. By the way, I think Santos is looking for work. Why don't you and him go start a company and see how successful you are making that work? Why don't you do that? Because, yeah, you think that you're some type of investor in mine. Why don't you go and start a company with Santos, which I had to fucking have cops called on me over to get rid of. And then you see if the feds don't fucking shut you guys down and fucking totally put your ass away forever. Honestly think at this point the feds are using me and your dad as like fucking undocumented bait. I think we're being used by the government as like a magnet, because the gang has a stock by fucking the interested party of the feds, I mean, shit, you got an underground railroad coming right to my house, Brittany. Don't you understand that? Your gang has underground railroad coming to Don's house. So, what have you done, Brittany? What have you done? You and your gang. So, yeah, get ready to explain to the feds why I have a bunch of undocumenteds that they're interested all around me when I don't speak Espanol and don't know any of them. By the way, I think Santos is looking for work. Why don't you and him go start a company and see how successful you are making that work? Why don't you do that? Because, yeah, you think that you're some type of investor in mine. Why don't you go and start a company with Santos, which I had to fucking have cops called on me over to get rid of. And then you see if the feds don't fucking shut you guys down and fucking totally put your ass away forever. It's the gang. By the way, I think Santos is looking for work. Why don't you and him go start a company and see how successful you are making that work? Why don't you answer me that, Brittany? Why would a Trump supporter work Santos if it's not mob force? Huh? How would that happen? How would that happen? Because those ideologies, they don't match at all. So, yeah, I asked your dad. I asked my husband what the fuck was going on. And he seemed very, very scared to me, Brittany. So what the fuck did you surround us with? I'd like to know. What did you surround us with, Brittany? Because we know you lure such lovely people around you. Do that. Come on, Brittany, you're so good at playing the victim, Answer up here. How come I'm surrounded by undocumenteds and, you don't think that's a scary place to fucking live? You had me wanting to leave the country. So, yeah, Brittany, what about the games that you're playing? What about the games you're fucking playing, Brittany? When we talk about those, because I've already talked about those with cops and feds. I'll talk about those with anybody because I'm not afraid of you, Brittany. Because, yeah, you think that you're some type of investor in mine. Why don't you go and start a company with Santos, which I had to fucking have cops called on me over to get rid of. And then you see if the feds don't fucking shut you guys down. I'm serious about that. I'm a woman, talk to him. Go start yourself a company. Get Santos back on your board. You work all your undocumented, and you see how long until the feds throw your ass away forever. Go ahead. Because I don't want undocumented working under my husband. I don't want you working under my husband. I don't want people I can't fire or can't UA working under my husband. I have zero issue representing myself with an attorney in court and saying all these things because you won't listen. I said them to your face. The benefit of yours and Santos' company is you don't have to hire your sister Laura, right? Yeah, you're free of Laura, you're free of Jen. It's you and Santos. Reunited. Yay. So, yeah, there's your answer. Or go work fast food or sell your shit or go work in a warehouse. Just leave me and my senile husband alone until the state comes and deals with us. Because I'm ready for retirement, bitch. I'm so ready for retirement. Tell me I'm not. Oh, and Brittany, not only am I disabled, but I'm also considered a senior citizen. Just so you know. So, yeah, tell your lawyer that, too. That you're coming after 2 senior citizens that you planted undocumenteds on. Just get all your facts straight, girl. Just get them all straight. Just a heads up, my husband hated that motherfucker. Yeah, hated that motherfucker. And we'll go more into detail with that and what he did because he